Hey guys, this is Sheena with Crooked Calligraphy, and I'm doing a quick video today on how to get your nib properly into the Blackwell Oblique holder. This is my favorite Oblique pen. It's from John Neal Bookseller, and it's adjustable, so you can fit lots of different nibs into it, but it's got a little screw on it. It's a little bit different from other Oblique pens, so I'm just going to do a quick run through of how I like to get my nibs firmly in there. This Blackwell Oblique holder. It's my favorite holder. It's adjustable. You can get it at John Neal Bookseller. And it's a little bit different from other nib holders because it's got this sort of bracket area where you can stick your nibs, and then you tighten the screw to make sure the nibs are sort of in there firmly. It's pretty straightforward. So you just put the nib in, make sure it's sort of, sitting squarely in that bracket area. I like to have it in about this far, and then tighten as much as you can just with your fingers. And I noticed that if you only tighten it with your fingers, it still can be a little bit wobbly sometimes, depending on how strong your fingers are. So I actually like to use just a spare nib, an old nib, or just another nib I have around, and that fits into the screw slot nicely. I just give it a couple extra turns until it's sort of nice and firm. You don't want to over tighten because then that'll sort of start to bite into the side of your nib, and you don't want that to happen. But just make sure it's nice and tight and firm so that the nib doesn't wobble. You generally want to put it into the holder so that sort of the point of the nib lines up with a line coming out of the center, the top, the middle of the top of the holder. So if you kind of hold a ruler up about halfway, cutting sort of halfway through the holder, the nib should line up with about the center there. And that's how you insert the nib. To remove, just use the same trick. Use that extra nib to turn lefty-loosey, and the nib comes right out. So that's how you use the Blackwell Oblique holder.